Hello, friends. Welcome back to Elisha Space, a safe haven where we have honest conversations about mental health and faith. I am so glad you're here today. In today's video, we are sharing a story. It's a story about a panic attack, a moment of deep fear, confusion, and struggle that many of us face, but far too few of us talk about. For this video, we're putting ourselves in the shoes of someone like you or me, someone trying to navigate life with faith while also managing their mental health. This story takes place in the most ordinary setting, a Target store. Let's walk through the experience of a panic attack together, step by step, to understand what it can feel like and how we can respond with compassion, grace, and reliance on God. Here's how it unfolded. It was an ordinary day for Taylor. They had come to Target to grab a handful of things: groceries, toiletries, a pair of socks, the usual. The store was bright and buzzing with people. Kids were laughing in one aisle, carts were squeaking in others, and the PA system was cheerfully advertising the latest sale. At first, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Taylor tucked their phone into their pocket and gripped the shopping cart, on a mission to check off their list. But then, unexpectedly, something shifted. It started small, a quickened heartbeat. At first, Taylor thought it was a spike in energy from walking briskly. But then came other feelings. Their chest felt tight, as though invisible hands were pressing against it. They adjusted their breathing. Inhale, exhale. But with every breath, it felt as though their lungs couldn't fill completely. Taylor's stomach churned like they were on a roller coaster, even though they were standing perfectly still. Then came the emotions hitting like a tidal wave. Without any warning, a thought crept into Taylor's mind. What if I pass out right here? What if something is wrong with me? Panic set in. Their surroundings began to feel unreal, almost dreamlike, and their sense of control was slipping away. The vibrant colors of Target's aisles felt almost overwhelming. All they could think about was escaping, but they weren't sure where to go or what to do. The sensations intensified. Taylor's hands began shaking. Their legs felt weak, and their thoughts raced faster than they could process. What if they see me like this? What if I can't get out of here? These questions spiraled, looping in their mind, feeding the panic. Taylor felt torn between running out of the store completely, freezing where they stood, or reaching out for help, but not knowing who to ask. Their body was responding instinctively, a fight, flight, or freeze response that comes during moments of extreme fear or perceived danger. The problem was, Taylor wasn't in physical danger, but their brain and body didn't know the difference. In the midst of the storm, Taylor could feel themselves slipping, but in that moment, they remembered something, their faith. With trembling lips, they whispered a simple prayer. God, please help me. I feel so alone right now, but I know you're here. Help me breathe. Help me feel safe. While the panic didn't instantly disappear, that prayer became an anchor, a reminder that they weren't navigating this alone. Slowly, Taylor placed a hand on their chest and began to repeat a verse they memorized long ago. When I am afraid, I will trust in you. Psalms 56. At last the storm began to pass. Taylor's breathing evened out, and their heartbeat slowed to a more manageable rhythm. The panic attack had ebbed, leaving behind both exhaustion and relief. Taylor decided to leave the cart behind for now. Their body needed rest and recovery more than they needed groceries. They left the store, sat in their car for a few moments with worship music playing softly, and thanked God for seeing them through. Taylor's story isn't a rare one. Panic attacks can happen to anyone at any time and in any place, even in a Target aisle. What's important is to remember that you are not broken, you are not alone, and you are not without hope. It's okay to talk about these experiences. There is no shame in struggling. It's part of being human. We take comfort in knowing that even in moments of overwhelming fear, God is always with us. As Psalms 34:17 says, the righteous cry out and the Lord heals them. He delivers them from all their troubles. If you're ever experiencing something like this, I want you to know you're seen, you're loved, and you're supported. Let's keep the conversation going. Share your experiences in the comments below so we can encourage one another. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories and conversations about mental health and faith. Be gentle with yourself, and I'll see you soon.